Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey, what's up everybody? Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming here. We're back with another Sniper Elite 4 collectible guide. In fact, this one happens to be the final level, level 10, Railyard Overwatch. We're going to ring off a handful of trophy achievements, as you can see down low left. We're going to get a handful of collectibles, as you can see low right. And keep in mind, this is a mature game, so if you're just joining the series, yeah, well, this is the 9th and 10th levels, which happen to be Overwatch. Now, Overwatch is a little different than the rest of the game, as the players are split up, and only the Overwatch can go in the yellow area, while only the operative can only go in the white area. So, yeah, I know, it's a little bit confusing, but here we go. We're going to start off with Tyler's footage this time, and we had a little blooper in our first run. We had to start over, and it was a big debacle, so I apologize that all of the Eagles were not targeted on the map as we begin. However, they are targeted if you go to the operative's starting point. So we'll get to that in a little bit. There is a quick link down below if you want to use that for the first operative collectible. It should show you the map there. And okay, moving along, we got the Stone Eagle, and next in this little village here, this is going to be where we find the first duty roster, which is on an officer chilling in the back here. You can see he's tagged, but he's not tagged. He's not showing up for some reason. And we're going to sneak on through and snap his neck. Sneak on through and snap his neck. That's right. Look at that. We got the first duty roster. Oh, to the yeah. Might grab some ammo while you're in here, and most importantly, check the old Mapperoonie, because there is a manifest in here, and guess what? The manifest doubles as a miscellaneous document, so you're going to want to make sure you pick that up too. And ooh, he's got yellow on him, so we're going to go ahead and check him out. Ooh, Tyler's got aim. Oh, God, that took only an hour and a half to get that shot up and aim. Oh, and he's got some more guys onto him. But, hey, this guy here is only here because he has a last letter on him. Tyler and I have gone through and cleared out the entire level like we always do, leaving only the people of importance left. Now, over on the left side of the road, I guess it just kind of depends on how you're looking at it. On the left side of the road, looking at the map, there is this little cubby hole over here. It's kind of like a little ventilation system, if you will. And look at that, right next to it, there is a sniper report sitting on a little box, a little crate there. I'm not sure what it's doing there, but we'll take it. Now we're going to go ahead and keep on keeping on and make our way across this bridge. See, this is really cool for me to see this perspective, as I never got to play as the Overwatch. Only Tyler did. So hopefully in your case you have a friend that you can play this with, and hopefully you've got somebody that can actually hit the broadside of a barn, because if you don't got a good sniper as an Overwatch, you're going to be, well, having some troubles there. And look at this, we got some low ammo, but that's not going to stop us. We've got this giant house down here at the lowest point of the map, kind of the southernmost tip. And we can see there's a guy inside there. Boom! Oh, headshot. And we're going to go ahead and search his body. And guess what? He's got an optional objective on him. Well, nope, he doesn't. He's got nothing. It turns out we actually have to relay a message. We have to relay some fake instructions over the radio, which happens to be the optional objective. I was just kind of playing around there. But inside there is a guy that does have something, so I wasn't totally screwing around with you. As it turns out, he has a last letter on him, and that is the second one. And we're getting pretty close to the end of Tyler's stretch here, but before we switch over to me in the operative position, we're going to go ahead and grab this letter from home sitting on the desk here. So, all right, remember I told you that we were going to give you a quick peek at the map with all three of those. Oh, yeah, and hey, thanks, Tyler, yay! Here's the map. All three of the Eagles can be located here. You can see the top one is up on the upper, well, actually, I take that back. We are missing one Eagle. So, my bad. I guess I was kind of lying to you. But speaking of Eagle, as soon as we start, we're not even going to move. We're just going to look over to our left. That's right. Lazily look to your left. And booyakashaw, hiding amongst the marsh stuffs, we're going to find that Eagle poking through. Now, you can see it from both sides of the rock there. You can actually run right over to the left. Right now, if you were to go over there, you could actually see it from that side, too. So, yeah, and I'm not sure why they did not allow you to mantle that. I guess it's because it's got some barbed wire on it, but, alrighty. Next up is the letter from home, too. We're going to follow the road all the way down, and all of a sudden we get to this truck. You see this truck here? We're actually going to take a left and head all the way over to this other truck hiding over here. Now, if you're looking at the map, it's actually a right. And inside the house, right next to that other truck, you can see on the compass down below, we're actually standing on the house by the truck. Inside is a a letter from home. So we'll go ahead and swoop that up. Now up and behind there, you're going to find this stairwell that goes up into this building hiding up here. And inside the window, you probably already saw it sitting on the desk inside there, is a letter to home. That's right, not a letter from home, but a letter to home. And, you know, they probably should have came up with some different names for these, because these are a little confusing, or maybe just letters. I don't know, see, that doesn't make sense, though, because letters to and from, you kind of need them both, so maybe they got a point there. All right, this was really tricky right here to keep all three of these guys alive and not have them run off, because there's like 20 guys in this little section right here. And it's important to know, easy for me to say, there is an officer, a Jaeger, and a colonel. And they are all important, carrying something for our collectible pleasures. So we're going to start off by sneaking around the backside of this Jaeger, who should be patrolling down below. It's possible he's wandered off, though, and if you broke your silence, it's even more possible that he is not near this location. So that was kind of the tricky part. I almost did it again, Tyler, my bad. Tyler and I were running around, and we got to this part, and we had to keep restarting checkpoints because I kept screwing up, dragging these guys all the way across the map, and it wasn't good. And hey, this gets a little confusing right here, too. Both of these guys, the colonel and the officer, should both be upstairs. One actually has a duty roster, and the other one has a miscellaneous document, but is also an optional objective. As you can see, we just took out the colonel and got the optional objective, as well as that miscellaneous document for pilfering his body. That's right. We're pilfering these days. We're in the pilfering business. All right, we're going to drop down and head back over to the road. This gets a little tricky here. We're going to double back down the side road here, and there's this big house on the left with all this ivy growing on it. And there you can see on the map, it's kind of in the middle of some other houses, but on the furthest leftmost wall. And we'll take an extra long look at that map for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. I think Tyler was guiding me to something, just telling me where it was. Because that was the other thing. Tyler was kind of verbally guiding me to all these things in the Overwatch modes, which was a little bit more difficult than usual. Because normally he'd just run me right to it and then run in circles until he puked. But in this case, he had to verbalize where it was. But he did a good job. So again, another shout out to Tyler for helping me. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me say thank you. But hey, that's what we do around here. Life first. And of course, we got to give shout outs to the people who help us. And, you know, to make this all possible. So, all right, we've got around the backside here. You can see there's like this fence line around these three houses. And right in the middle, back left side there, you can see there's this little climb over spot. So we're going to go ahead and utilize that to get inside the grounds. And then we're going to hop inside and take a quick little fire. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually going to, no marshmallows or s'mores for us. We have this collectible sitting here. It's a letter from home. We're going to grab that and we're going to run on out. And now we're actually starting to make our way into the next area. In fact, I think this is where we blow the hole in the wall. We could have just jumped back over the wall and gone out the right side. And hey, if you have not killed everybody in the map, I suggest not doing this, as it will make a lot of noise and stir up the pot, so to speak. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot it, though. And, missing. No good. Well, not so, Rod. Wait. Rod, not so well. All right. Easy. It's been a couple days since I've done any audio. It is a little bit early if I'm being technical, but no excuses here. We're just having fun, and we're going to make our way to the next collectible, which happens to be last letter number 4. And this was tricky. When I made my way over here originally to clear out the level, oh, Hulk smash! I actually was not sure how to get over there, but then I found this little trail that went up and over, and I thought it was really tricky and sneaky. I thought I'd found like a secret path, but as it turns out, that's how you get over here. So use that trail up to get over and Hulk smash down below. Now you can kind of take your pick, as there is an officer to our left and just a regular old infantry guy on our right here. And we're going to go ahead and take the infantry guy out first because he starts to spot us. Now, this was not part of our plan, and to be honest with you, I was going to try to lure these guys under the, the big piles or crates, whatever you want to call them, that are hanging up above there. And I was going to try to drop it right on his head, but because he spotted me and got spooked, it kind of made me rush. And this guy should be somewhere in this general vicinity. Now, he has been all the way down by the other destroy... that piece of the train there, what is it? Destroy? I just saw it. Now I can't remember it. Brain fart! But, yeah. So, basically, what we need to do is just take out both of these guys. And, like I said, they could be anywhere in this general vicinity. So, he could be a little bit further down south or a little bit, I guess it's east and west. But, you know what I'm saying. All right. Hopefully, they were right where we showed you. Oh, destroy hub. That's right. So, it could be anywhere between those two destroy hubs. And, speaking of right in between those two destroy hubs, off to the left-hand side of the map, we're going to find this little, looks like some sort of like communication center or something. Watch this, we're going to bust right through the window. And then inside the comm center on a table, you're going to find a, well, what was it? It was a letter from home, number 4. And now we're going to backtrack, come back over here, because we've got some destruction to make happen. And there's also a sniper report sitting under this giant crane. Now, I'm not sure why, but there's another crane in the next area on the other side of the bridge coming down here. And there's one down there, too. I'm not sure why they're laying low on the bottoms of the cranes, but that's where they are. Oh, and speaking of which, this guy was a little, I don't know what his deal was. I've noticed that there's a few items that had some issues, a little bit of collision issues or something with the detection, because it was not wanting to allow me to pick that up. And we've had that happen before where like I couldn't place a satchel charge or something too. There's some weird funny angles, and I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll fix that in some updates, or I guess more importantly, hopefully you guys don't run into those issues. And right about now is when I was really realizing, man, I was gonna lure those guys under this big pallet and drop it right on his head, and oh man, I missed that opportunity, man. Maybe next time. Oh wait, there's no more levels to do, so no next time for you. All right, well, we got another letter to home that we're going to grab, and it's back here in this far corner. We also have part of a primary objective that's also back here as well. In fact, we got to find some stuff on the train, and we get lucky. I hear all sorts of rumors that they're scattered all over the place, but we find them right away. And look at that, we got a letter to home just to the left of the train in need here for this primary objective, which happens to be 1A. And it looks like we need to find the Goliath receiver, I guess, is what we got to do. And each one of these carts here has a little shiny door that you can slide open. And I'm not sure why I had troubles with that first train car, but I go back to it and I get it here. And it's kind of a funny angle. You just got to get the right door, I guess. Come on, Brian. And I wasn't exactly sure what I was looking for, so I wasn't sure if I had to get in there and actually, like, search something. You know, like sometimes there's those crates you have to search through. Or if it was just going to be out in the open. So I go back to the old caboose, and look at that, Booyaka Show! We have acquired the receiver. And I think we have to go up and actually yeah, we have to recover it. And now we've got it. It looked like a little mini tank, didn't it? I don't know what was going on there. It looked like a little, I guess I was going to say giant tank, but it was a giant remote control tank. Because it's really a little tank. But all right, we have to destroy the train now. That's actually part of objective 1C, or primary that is, and you also have to just walk up and actually place a satchel charge on each of the train cars. So you don't have to do the flatbed there. That one doesn't require any satchels. And you know, hey, Rebellion, if you're listening, where the hell are all of these satchel charges coming from? He just kind of like pulls them from his belly. I'm not seeing no fanny pack. And you know, hey, I don't want to hear no shenanigans either. I don't want to hear like he's got some extra storage around his backside or something. That would be a little bit suspect. But all right, well, Booyaka Show, train down, and primary objective 1 is officially, well, it's done. We've got we found the Goliath receiver, we obtained it, and we blew it up. So, oh yeah, next up we're going to do an optional objective, which happens to be in this building just to the side of that train we blew up. And we're going to, all we have to do is just walk in there and press the icon indicated to go ahead and obtain that, I don't know what it was, report or something. And next up, we do have a report. It's a sniper report. And, you know, these snipers were kind of a pain in the ass in this level, so I highly recommend shooting them as soon as you gain eyes on them, as they will take you out from a distance. Now, hey, look at this little cubby hole over here. I don't know what's up with these why would a sniper report be over here in this corner, hiding from the rest of the world? I don't remember there being a sniper over here. I don't think Tyler took a sniper out over here, but who knows? We found a sniper report, and that's all that really matters. So, hey, and there is a minute or two in between the next collectible and objective, so feel free to use the quick links down below in the video description to access the next one. And, you know, hey, they're all there for each of the operative and the Overwatch, so we've already gone through the Overwatch. If you need some of those, go ahead and go back. You might have to actually play it on your own as, you know, with a stranger or something. I don't know. Most of you guys probably have friends that you're playing this with, and hopefully you're breezing through and you got somebody to grab all these collectibles easily for you, just like I did. Tyler P made this really easy on me, and I greatly appreciate that. And watch out, we got this pillbox on the right. It's blasting at us, but we're going to go ahead and return the favor. That's right, buddy. We're going to plant one more of these satchel charges, which, what is that, like satchel charge 7 or 8 this level already? That's craziness. I don't know where they're all being stashed at, but we'll go ahead and leave that for a future conversation. Now, across the street here, across the railroad tracks, there was a little pillbox up high that you cannot destroy that had 2 snipers in it. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't pop out right away when I was playing, but I made it all the way by them and then had to come back. And actually, it was on my way back to the spawn point when we were getting ready to actually start recording that I actually found them. It was really weird. They started shooting me. So I don't know why they didn't see me the first time, but they found me the second time and I took them out. So yes, and I'll go ahead and show you where that is real quick. We had to destroy another hub there. And let's see here. It's actually right up to the right. Hard right up on the wall right now is where that other sniper pillbox is. There it is up there. Oh, quickly got a little view of it. But we're actually going to run right up below it. So there you can see there's a little orange hut there. There's only one house over here. And we're going to go and pay some attention to it. That's right. Inside, there is a document sitting on the table. It's actually a sniper report. But this one kind of makes sense, I guess, because the snipers were right up above us. But I don't know, it's a little questionable still, because the sniper report is, like, we could have gone into that little area. There is a way to get up inside that nest up there where the snipers are. It's actually right up above us now on the left, so hopefully, although I didn't give you a good camera view of it, hopefully you know what's going on. God, look at me bouncing off the wall like a pinball. Do you see that? Bing, 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 bing. Hopefully we got the high score. And oh, look at this. We've got another officer hanging out in this red building. That's right. It's got red on it. Even though it's orange on the map, it's clearly red. Is that a barn? It might be a barn. Anyhow, little dude, where's my car humor for you. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and make our way upstairs. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. We've got an officer with a duty roster, so we'll go ahead and take him out. Oh, no, I take that back. He's not a duty roster. He's got a safe code. Duh, Brian. Look at the notes right there on the screen. It says safe code, man. All right, and inside we've got a sabotage hub option. There's actually 2 places you can do this from, and as soon as you queue off this one, it actually removes the other one down below. So this is kind of the silent way, I guess. The other way we planted a satchel charge, and it went ba-boom. That way was shh. And so, all right, we got inside the lower level. Before moving on, we actually have ourselves a collectible. Look at that, I ran right by it. It's a miscellaneous document. So we're actually 1 miscellaneous document away from being all done with them. And now, hey, I know some of you were probably a little concerned about getting the trophy achievements because there was an issue with a collectible not showing up on the list, but yet we got, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's very confusing. And make sure you grab this sniper report under this crane over here. But yeah, so essentially, if you follow along with our videos, you will get the trophy. Oh, speaking of which, look at that greatest hit. So that's for getting all of the sniper reports. And I should have gone, in fact, yep, I went and verified. That was actually for collecting all of the sniper reports. My bad for not being a little more prepared on that one. All right, we have next to the crane, you can see there's actually a crane across the railroad tracks. We don't want to go there quite yet. There's actually these 2 giant warehouse buildings. On the furthest one down the tracks, we actually find a letter to home number 3. And then right across the street, you get to see another crane. And nope, there is not a sniper report, at least not right now. We're going to go ahead and look up there and spot, look at that, a stone eagle, a caca. And are you ready for this? All right, let's count. Count with me. 1, 2, 3 well rods. 4, 5, 6 well rods. All right, so the real question is, how many shots is it going to take me to plow through this eagle over here? So we got 6. All right, 7, 8 shots. So 8 total shots. And oh, a bird in the hand trophy achievement for getting all of the stone eagles. So the only one we have left for collectibles is going to be the collector, which is actually for getting all of the letters, including last letters, letters from home, and letters to home. Now, I actually just put out a message to Tyler P because I'm kind of curious as to if the duty rosters are even relevant to a trophy achievement. I looked through the list, I even searched, and I did not find anything relevant to the duty roster. So I'm wondering if that was just extra that we got along the way or not. And hey, if you know something, drop a comment down below, and who knows, by the end of this video, Tyler may even respond. But up in this top tower, before moving on, you're going to want to grab that letter from home. And look at that. I was thinking it was the last one. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Trophy achievement. Oh, nope. We got to get all the rest of the letters. So we've got at least one more last letter. That's right. It's the last letter. It's kind of fun to say. And this guy is going to be found on a infantry, maybe a Jaeger. I think he's just infantry over here. And we'll find out here in a second when I peek out the map. Looks like his overall build is just a standard infantryman. And he's going to be up on this, kind of under the bridge. And that's the area I do believe that Tyler P gets access to, as it is a yellow. And we're going to run around and ship him in the face, ship him in the face. Look at that. And, of course, we're going to search his body and pick up the last letter. All right, so we've got, look at me, I'm all excited, because look, it shows me the collector 50 of 50, so ring that baby. But it doesn't. I'm not exactly sure why it shows me the 50 of 50 progress, but it's not good enough for the trophy achievement, so we'll keep on keeping on. Look at that, there is another letter. It happens to be a letter to home inside this building just beyond the bridge, so we'll go ahead and hop inside there. Look at it, it's kind of a nice angle. We can see it all the way from outside, making it hard to miss, but luckily we had Tyler's instructions of where it was anyway, so thank you very much. And speaking of thank you, oh, look at that, I ain't got nothing. I tried to steal a bunch of stuff and got nothing. All right, we got a miscellaneous document. Now, this next little section right here, now keep in mind there are lots of mines. I know that there was a minefield I ran through that I'd already cleared before, and I didn't make note of it, so I apologize. I'm going to make sure that we call this one out now, and we're not even ready to go through it yet, but we will in just a second. Next up, we got a miscellaneous document that should be on a dude walking around. And look at this. We've got acquire plans, which is kind of a double whammy because we're going to take this guy out, get the Misc Doc, and the optional objective, which is the acquire plan. So we're going to sneak on in. Check it out. We scan him, and you can see the Jaeger. That's right. He's a Jaeger. Not a Meister, but just a Jaeger. And we'll take him down and search his body for the double whammy. All right, now this next part, I really can't explain. Feel free to use the quick link to get to the next collectible. However, you know, as you know, we always go through these levels and clear out all of the bad guys, and then we come back and, you know, get all the people that are left. So in this case, you can see over to the right-hand side, you saw that guy glowing through the wall. You can see him on the right side. It's an officer over there, right? But check this out. You probably noticed there was a question mark popping up over there. And wait, as we get closer, there's a whole bunch of dudes. And I don't know where these guys came from because we had already, you can see the officer is scanned. There was nobody else back here. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 guys and the officer. So I try to get really tricky and throw a rock or two to lure him this way because my goal was to take out all of the non-important guys and then edit out this little section and then go and get the officer. But it doesn't work out that way. It goes all bad real quick. And right now, Tyler is running. He is on the other side of the map, or maybe he's getting close by now. But Tyler was on the other side of the map just waiting, watching, guiding me from his map. You know, and now I'm like, hey man, I need some help. I'm gonna throw some nades. And look at that, they're so smart. This is on easy, and these guys avoid grenades like the plague, which is probably what they should do. But if I'm being honest, it's supposed to be easy. Why can't I kill these guys? And look, I mean, look how many bad guys. So this gets really bad for a minute or two. And if I'm being honest, we're already over the halfway point of this little excursion here. Tyler comes in and starts making it rain bullets, and all of a sudden all the guys start disappearing, and before I know, but look at that! Look at that! Where did all these guys come from? It's like a little mini war back here, and, you know, we technically didn't really get the invite. We just kind of showed up, and they were ambushing us. So I pull out the old machine gun and try to get... dealing through this, but it does not work in my favor. So, all right, Tyler, anytime, start making it rain bullets. And in fact, he might still not be here yet. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, nope, looking on the compass, he is looking down on me. And I'm taking out guys, he's taking out guys, and eventually we kill everybody, and we do go find the officer. And look, I was really worried. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die at the last minute. I'm gonna die. And then what are we going to do? We got all these collectibles. Oh, no. But as it works out, Tyler saves the day, which has kind of been the theme of this playlist. And hey, we're getting to the end of the collectibles, and we have not really done any other trophy achievement videos. Most of them are pretty simple, even including the DLC. Most of the trophy achievements are even labeled on the map, like shoot him from here, do this from here. Like, I'm not sure that we need it. Look at that, that was good timing. I tried to shiv him, and he shot him, and instead of shivving him, I ended up picking him up. So we'll go ahead and... Officers roasting on an open fire. That's right, we're throwing them down. And we actually picked up the duty roster right as we picked him up. And before moving on, we're going to grab the final letter to home and look at that. The Collector Trophy Achievement. Now, hey, if you did not get that trophy achievement to ring off, we have some information. We were not able to verify it as we got the trophy achievement on our own. But we have some information that states if you did not get it, go and play some of the DLC and find some of the collectibles in there, and you will get it. Hulk smash! Boy, I almost died on that one. But essentially, that is what we have heard. Now, we actually scurried the internet quite a bit when we got to that level 7 issue because we were worried we weren't going to get the trophy achievement either. And we, at this point, were still planning on even going to play the DLC, but then, hey, we found out that actually we got it. So we don't know if an update happened, because an update did happen from day 1 to this day that we recorded this. Whoa, that was dangerous, huh? Little domino effect there. But so, yeah, it is possible that the update may have fixed that glitch. But at the same time, if you followed along in this video, you should have the trophy achievements for all of the different collectibles. Watch out for the rocks falling above here. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting... It's not an avalanche coming down. That's my fearless buddy throwing rocks at me because, you know, apparently that's what friends do. Throw rocks at each other. All right, I'm making my way down and around and out. All we need to do is escape. And look at this. I have, well, another minefield I was not really that thrilled about. And it looks like there's a couple more guys down there, but they are not important. They do not have any kind of collectible or anything we need to worry about. We just need to sneak by these without dying, as I don't think I have any more bandages or med kits, and that would have been terrible to die at the end here. Like my Charles Barkley impression there. Terrible. All right, I sneak up. I found that these were a little sensitive. Sometimes you didn't have to be that close to them, and they would still blow up on you. So be very, very careful. And I'm going to mark that one, and I'm just going to keep on keeping on. As you can see, my health is not so good, and I am just going to run to the finish line. That's the goal anyways. I'm going to try to book it. And there's a whole bunch of guys over here too, as we find out. But all we need to do right now is make it over to the dock. So we're basically going right back to where we started, where that stone eagle was off to the side there. That's essentially where we are right now. Look at this. More guys. Where are these guys coming from? Rebellion. Ah. We actually cleared out all of these guys. You saw it. The area was clear earlier. And I'm like so hurting for some meds, but I found some. So I'm feeling better about myself now, as I actually picked up a couple of bandages somewhere along the way as well. And so we're better now. And I'm just kind of waiting for Tyler to get over here. You can see Tyler's actually shooting at these guys that are rolling around. I'm just going to try to sneak by him. But as it turns out, there's more guys over here. They're everywhere. Look at that jump. That's a good spring. He's got some hops. I'm going to make my way around the backside here, and I'm just literally going to run to the dock. Forget you. Screw you guys. I'm going home. That's right. Once we get out to the dock, you just have to simply press the button indicated, and look at that. Oh, wait, maybe not, maybe not. Yes. All right, all right, all right. Look at this. High five. That's Tyler and I in real life and in the digital life, shaking hands. Thank you very much, buddy. And hopefully you guys have found this collectible guide fun and informational. That's the most important part. Hopefully you got the trophy achievements for the collector, bird in the hand, as well as the other one. I can't think of it. Brain fart. But we also got train, set, match, which was the trophy achievement for completing that level. And hey, guys, pat yourselves on the back. And hey, if you did not get the trophy achievements, please leave us a comment down below. And if you did, please leave us a comment down below. We'd love to hear your feedback to know if this was legit or not, and what you had to do to unlock it, or if the information we gave you unlocked it. So, O to the I, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, simply comment, vote, subscribe down below, especially if you guys want to hear some more or see some more videos. I guess listening and viewing is part of our experience, so either one of those works. But we have not a lot more plans for this, but are open for suggestions. So there's a whole bunch of DLC trophies, but like I said, they're really easy, and they're even marked on the map where you're supposed to do things from. So I'm not sure you really need a video, but hey, if something's confusing and you do want one, let us know, and we'll try our best to make it happen. So as for me and Tyler P, that's gonna wrap it up for now. As always, until next time. That's right. One for the road.